Alrighty, hello, my friends. Ruben Obed here from GB Music Group Studios in Dorado, Puerto Rico, and I'm coming on here live because I'm offering a new concept to songwriters. Okay, um, and basically, the music industry has been affected a lot, and artists, uh, be it for because of COVID or because of the industry itself, it's actually a little harder, to get into the studios. Sometimes new upcoming artists, they don't have the money, to do productions. Productions are costly, studio time is costly, studio musicians are costly, and and it's a lot of a really big investment. And a lot of times, you really don't get much out of it. So, for quite some time, I've been a music producer, especially in the Latin field, but I do a lot of, non-Latin music, but that's where I've worked, and I've worked with a lot of international artists, Latin and not Latin, and basically I've kind of found a little niche that is kind of like my specialty, which I think a lot of people can benefit from. And basically I call it $100 productions. Now, there are a couple of songwriters, and these are English speaking songwriters, and they have their songs and they sing them, with a guitar, and basically that's all they have. They don't have live instrumentation, they don't have anything like that, anything elaborate, and they have very good songs, very good material. That's where I jump in. For example, I have one client, he's a BMI songwriter, and basically this is how we work with him directly. He has his little computer in his house, he writes his songs, and he plays the guitar. Now, he has the ability to at least record his voice and the guitar, and he sends me the two files, his voice and the guitar, right? On this end, I take that and I dress it up. I make it beautiful. I make it sound like a production. I add bass, I add drums, I add violins, I add background vocals. I mean, the whole nine. So when he receives the product I send him back, it's a full production of his song. It's still his song, it's still his composition, still his concept, but dressed up. And that's what we do here, with this concept, of the $100 production. Um, it is a, let's call it a demo. We could call it a demo. The thing is, when you use the word demo, it it kind of gives the concept of it sounding cheap. You know what I mean? And or fake sounding. Like back in the days, you have a program demo and it sounded really cheesy. It sounded like something out of a little machine box. That's not what we do here. What we do here are high quality demos that when the person listens to it, they'll swear that that's a live band backing them up. But it comes from their original source material. You send me you singing your song, playing the guitar. You send me the file, and I take it to a whole new level. Now, are these the prices for all of the productions? No, we have different prices for different projects. You know what I'm saying? And when I take a customer, I explain, what that'll cost. But generally, if all you want is, if you have a song, if you're a singer, songwriter, and all you have is you and your guitar, and you have the ability to at least record that at home, right? For $100, I will produce your entire song, okay? And I'll send you back basically a finished, mixed, ready to play on any radio station type demo, okay? And when I say demo, I'm saying demo because of the fact that there won't be live musicians other than myself playing the music, but you can actually, and I have done entire albums for clients with this whole concept in mind. $100, you know, um, we usually have a 1 to 3 day turnaround time. Generally, when things are a little slower, you might just have your production from 1 day to the other. We do require an advance payment of the of the money. And the reason for that is that we need to ensure that we're not going to waste our studio time, given that we're given such a cheap price to begin with. Because people, some people are, they're like, oh, I didn't like it, I want my money back. you know and unfortunately, a lot of electricity and a lot of time and a lot of it is wasted you producing one song. So it'll be hours of work, hours of work, and it would be quite unfair for a customer to say simply, I don't like it, I want my money back, after you've spent hours producing the music. This is specialized work, you know and in a way it's kind of a risk, from the perspective of the person in that aspect. Now, I am an established music producer. Like I said, I've done stuff internationally. I've done stuff, for politics. I've done stuff for, so I'm not gonna give you a junk. You know what I mean? It'll be well produced. It will be, well done, and simply $100. Um, you could take advantage of this price very easily, okay, for other concepts. And let me explain that. Let's say you have a daughter, right? And that daughter, wants to record a song. You want to do a demo for her, and you contact me, and I say daughter, but it could be a son. It doesn't matter. Um, Basically, if the person has the song and the melody, I can produce a track for that person, just as long as you have the capacity to record the vocal track on your end. The reason being is because that kind of facilitates things for me, since we're out here in Puerto Rico. Clearly, you're not going to fly down, to. And so what will happen is this. So let's say you have a kid, and they don't have anything. They wrote their own song, and you want to produce that song for them. So basically, that's where I jump in. I would produce the track, the whole music for the person. They would record the voice on their end. you know if they want to go to a studio and record the voice on that side, that's fine. And all of this for just $100, guys. $100. So with $100, you can have your demo. You can upload it on YouTube. You could upload it on social media. What I mean? We also do music videos as well. And there are ways to do music videos and to do these type of things via internet. You don't necessarily have to be present here. But those are different prices. Those are different types of projects and stuff that we do. But this offers in particular, $100. So let's say you're like, let's go back. You're a songwriter, right? And you're at home and you have your laptop and a microphone and your guitar, right? And you have this song that you love, and yo, man, that's my song. That's great, wonderful. So you turn on your microphone and you record your song, right? And now what? The song, it's a good song, but it's not produced. So what you do is you send me the vocal track and the guitar, the guitar that you recorded, you know, and that's really simple. You can send that through email, and you solo out your voice track. You send me that with no EQ, with nothing, just your raw track and your guitar or piano or whatever instrument it is, and I will produce the music for it for that. I'll mix it and I'll send it right back to you, finished and done. And that's the concept. It's $100 for $100. You get your music produced professionally, you know, um, and the instrumentation that I use sounds just like the real thing. I mean, totally live, you know, and the way that we can keep these costs this low is simply we're not using live studio musicians coming in. Basically, I'm the one that's single-handedly going to produce your music. you know, and and I keep in contact with the customer, and that's basically it. You know, before $100, guys, you can't beat it. Nobody's doing this around here. And if some people are doing this, honestly, I think that I've been doing this for so long, it'll be hard to compete with the product that I'd be putting out there, you know. So any genre of music, you know, be it ballad, be it Latin music, be it salsa, be it whatever. This goes out to hip hop artists too, you know, urban music artists that, let's say they have, you know, their rap song with a beat, right? And let's say it's just, you know, it's just really a rap song with a beat, you know, nothing fancy, just really basic. You send me those files, and in 1 or 2 days, I send it back to you produced. So it'll have instrumentation, it'll have violins, it'll have drums, it'll have whatever it is that that production needs to sound radio ready. That's what's gonna happen once you you know, do this job with us. You know, I think it's a great opportunity. You know, as an artist, I wish there was, you know, when I was coming up, there was something available like this, cheap and expensive. I remember, oh my God, as a young artist, and as I was coming up, I'd spent hundreds of dollars in studios recording demos, and that was just for studio time. There wasn't nobody helping me produce the music. You know, there was nobody there. It was the studio time, you know, and it was hard. It was hard, and it's still hard, especially now in this type of industry where the music business kind of went down in many aspects, you know, and record labels aren't, you know, how it used to be, and everybody's pretty much you know, promoting their own stuff. I think this is a great opportunity, you know, and I'm not saying that it's because of you know, because it's me and because I'm doing a sales pitch. I'm telling you because go to any recording studio, any, if you do a demo, it's going to be from $500 up. That's the reality. $500 up, you know. And you know, you don't have to take my word for it. Shop around, go to any studio and ask them how much they'll charge you to do a full production of a demo, you know, or to produce your song, and ain't nobody's gonna do it for this price, you know. How is it that I do it? Well, like I said, you know, I run my own facility. I'm my own musician. I have all the tools at my disposal, and you know, I deliver quickly. You know, generally, okay, and I want to emphasize on that. I deliver within 24 hours. Now, the thing is, I usually say from 1 to 3 days, because sometimes there are things that happen. You know, let's say, you know, some songs are actually a little more complicated. You know what I mean? So I have to sit and analyze the song, and also if I have previous customers, if I have a whole bunch of customers, you know, backed up, and you're number five, it will probably take me 3 days, you know, to get to your work. But on a general level, since my turnaround time is so quick and swift, usually I don't have any backups, because it's like, okay, boom, I produced this, I got it out. Now, you know, what do you get? Basically, you get your song produced professionally, by an established producer. I will make you sound a lot better than what you send me. That's the reality. What you're gonna get back will be, you're gonna stay in shock. You're gonna be like, oh my God, I love it. I love it. You know, and you know, and as time goes, it gets even simpler. You know, it gets even simpler. And if I have a customer who is constantly sending me music, you know, to produce and work that they have to do, um, in that case, hey, I'll work on the price. I give discounts. You're dealing with me directly, you know. So I mean, I wanted to share this online because I know on YouTube there's a lot of, you know, it's a big audience and there's a lot of people, you know. But this is the way. This is the way to get your stuff done. You know, get your stuff done. Quality product at, I mean, $100. Seriously, guys, $100. You know, really simple, really simple. So if you want to do it, hey, get in contact with me. I'm going to leave the PayPal link in the description below, and that's basically how I, you know, how I charge for my services. The price is $100. Okay, no surprises, no nothing. $100. I produce your song, and I deliver it within 1 or 3 days, most likely within 24 hours. You know, so that's the case. I mean, if you have any questions, you can feel free, to write to me here. You can contact me also on Facebook. I'll put my Facebook page in the description below. So if so we can talk, and if you're interested in doing a project like this. Now, I'm very clear. In order to do this, you're going to have to, at least on your end. Let's say you're somewhere in Iowa or something, you're going to have the ability to record the voice and your guitar, or whatever instrument you're using, if you want to do it that way. If you are, let's say, just an artist who doesn't have any music at all, just a song and a voice, that in fact is actually a little easier, because of the fact that we then have full control of the production, and we'll send you the soundtrack, whereas you record the vocal, you send it back to us, and we'll mix it and master it and get it ready for you. you know so that's what's going on, guys. If you have any questions, feel free. And like I said, we offer all these kind of services. We do commercials, we do jingles, we do full productions, we do music videos, we do in-house, even like the whole graphics. Like, for example, I'll give you an example. Let's say you record a song, right? And you want to upload it to YouTube. Let's say you don't have a music video to the song, but you want to upload it as a video file, like with your photo. It's a graphic, something that looks, presentable. We'll do that too. We'll include that into the service for a small fee. Let's say it'll be $100 for the production. To do the whole album art type thing. Hey, we might charge you, 15, $20 more, and and that we'll call it a day. So there's a lot of options that you can do remotely, and a lot of people probably don't know this. People who are not into studios don't know that this is even possible. So, like I said, guys, check out my stuff. I have a lot of videos regarding music and stuff that I've produced on YouTube. Just do a YouTube search. If you're into politics, if you're into anything, you want to do stuff for things that are political, and we do that too. We've even done stuff for President Trump. And so on. And we're ready to work for you and get your production out there, guys. So take care, guys, and God bless, and hope to hear from you guys soon and listen to your great music. And let me see here. Okay, yeah, it's about 18 minutes already, so I think my sales pitch is pretty long. But anyway, guys, take care. I hope to hear from you soon. Ruben Obed. No tricks, no nothing. $100 gets you your song produced professionally. You can't beat it. So take care, guys. God bless. And the link is in the description, and as well on Facebook. And we'll keep in contact. Take care. Peace.